fancy watch that can also save your life. Can you talk us through that?
I certainly have. This is a CareWatch, and it makes me feel a bit like Maxwell Smart, actually, because of the actually very, very smart. But the things that it can do, you could actually sort of use it as a phone if you wanted to, but that's not its major reason. It's and the reason that I have one is that some years ago, my mother was in her 90s, and she'd bought this great big old house, and was fitting out one of the rooms for her young nephews who were coming to stay for a little while. And for some reason, the previous owners of the house had put a lockwood lock on the door, and they had the knob facing into the hallway, and just the plain the key lock, which didn't have a key in it, on the inside. So she was, she had the windows open and she was cleaning and what have you. And all of a sudden, there's a gust of wind and the door slammed. And she suddenly realised that she was locked into this room and could not get out because she didn't have the key. So she went to the window, and of course, because she was a woman of a certain age, or she was in her 90s, and she lived alone except for her dog and her cat, the whole family had made sure that there were security grills on all the doors and the window. She couldn't get out the window, but it would have been too high for her to get to the ground anyway. So she was stuck there.
Right.
She yelled for the neighbours, but there was nobody at home at the time. And there's no way that she could get out. She was there for 4 hours.
Wow.
Until the next door neighbours, she saw them driving up the driveway, and she screamed and yelled and banged, and they actually saw her, and they had a key to the house, and they came in and let her out. Now, I thought, I also live with 2 dogs. I'm not in my 90s yet, but I am in my late 70s. And I thought, when I heard about this incredible watch, I've got to have one of those because it would have been perfect for my mother. It would have saved her so much anguish and stress, and it gives you great peace of mind because it puts you immediately in contact. If you have anything go wrong, if you think you're having a heart attack, or you've fallen down and hurt yourself and you cannot get up, or you're locked in somewhere and you can't get out, you have contact with the outside world.
I think you've just contacted your dog. Val, just quickly, where can people buy the watch? Where can people get their hands on it?
Well, good question. I actually was put in touch with a friend, so I don't know. They actually lined it up for me. But okay. It's called the mCareWatch.
mCareWatch.
mCare.
Okay, because lots of people would probably want to know how to get their hands on that for their loved ones or even themselves. That's fantastic.
It's the most perfect Christmas present, I think, for someone of my age, because, as I said, it gives you great peace of mind.
Absolutely.
And you don't just have numbers. They've made everything easy for you. But if you want to contact certain people, you actually can program in their faces, and you say, okay, that's the person I need to contact. You press that on the thing, and it contacts them for you.
Oh,
fantastic.
mCareWatch.com.au, Val Lehman, that is the place to go. It beats an ironing press, that's for sure, for Christmas. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Take care.